Hey everybody, Joy here. Did you wonder where I was yesterday? Well, you're not alone. I wondered where I was yesterday too. I can only apologize for being a day late on telling you who the winners are. It's been a real unusual, hectic weekend. If you all watch my other channel, you know that Jerry and I spent 7 hours in the ER at Mercy Hospital in Ardmore on Saturday afternoon. Jerry's blood pressure was clear up to 195 over 108, and it was up, down, up, down, up, down all day. He had been dizzy for a couple days and hadn't told me, but that day he was very dizzy. Didn't even want to get up and walk. It was so uncomfortable for him. And he got dizzier and dizzier, and his blood pressure kept going up and down. And I said immediately, let's go to ER, let's go to ER. It was a Saturday, so we couldn't call our doctor. And I kept saying, should we go to ER? No, 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 no. So at noon, I decided to go in and fix myself lunch. He didn't want to eat. So I fixed myself some of that leftover roast beef I made in my Instant Pot, and some green beans and mashed potatoes and gravy, and I had my big feast all ready to eat. And he comes out and says, we need to go to the ER. So I put everything back, cleaned up as good as I could, threw some clothes and some deodorant in the car, and he put some stuff in the car, and just in case they put him in the hospital. Well, there was no putting him in the hospital. There were no rooms. The rooms were all full, mostly of COVID patients, and don't you know, I sure did not want to be in that ER with all those people coughing and gagging and hacking and totally sick. Fortunately, there were 2 chairs across the room in the ER, and right next to us was the machine that you push, and the squirty stuff, the sanitizing stuff comes out. I got that out and I put it all over Jerry's wheelchair. I cleaned my whole chair with it. And every time I take Jerry back to the bathroom, bring him back in the wheelchair, I'd make him stick his hands under that thing. He couldn't stop me because he's in a wheelchair. And I'd make him use that stuff. Oh, I tell you, I don't like hospitals. But we were there for 7 hours, and they wanted to make sure he hadn't had a heart attack or a brain bleed. So they did a CT, put him in that tube thing, and x-rayed his head and his chest, and the test came back fine, praise the Lord forevermore. No brain bleed, no heart damage, so there had not been a stroke or anything. And with Jerry's brother dying back in March or April, was it, of a massive stroke, and his brother had had very high blood pressure, we were just a little tiny bit nervous. Of course, praying and believing the scriptures as we have told you that we do. So anyway, called the doctor today. They didn't give him anything. They said, oh, people come in here with higher blood pressure than that, and we don't even treat them because it's actually dangerous to give somebody something to bring their blood pressure down. They could have a stroke doing that. So, you can't win for losing. So they said you need to go see your own doctor. Well, we called this morning, and of course they're closed for New Year's today. So no doctor today. So he's being a good boy, and he's in the bedroom watching TV, or he's on his computer looking up how to fish for striped bass with downriggers. What's a downrigger? Who cares? So that's why I haven't been here. I have been babysitting him. Yesterday he decided that he felt good enough to go outside, and he had told me he was just going to stay in the house all day till he went and saw the doctor. And so at some point I looked out my window up here outside, and he was out there lifting heavy shelves off the driveway. So I turned everything off up here, and I went down and I stayed outside where he was the rest of the day. So, sorry I wasn't able to talk to you yesterday. I wasn't able to set up the prize department here yesterday that I wanted to do. So you can see here, I've got all of my duplicate patterns out. They start here, and they go over to here and down to here and down on that table right there. So I have lots of patterns, but I'm not sure how to give you the patterns. How do I know which ones you want and which ones you don't? So if one of you chooses patterns, you're just going to have to tell me what size you are. Most of mine only go up to large or size 14. Let's just read a few. This one is extra, extra small to extra, extra large. This is extra small to medium. Extra, extra small to extra, extra large. 8, 10, 12. 8, 10, 12. Could I use a size 12 pattern? Yes, because I know how to make it bigger, and I actually need like a size 10 or an 8 on my shoulders. So yes, but if you're not good at fitting and you don't know how to make a pattern fit you, you wouldn't want that. Here's one that goes from 10 to 22. So I have lots and lots. You want to see a few of them? Let me get up close. I'll just show you a few to show you they're new and they're nice. They're brand spanking, never opened. Why? Because I have another one or two just like it. I know, isn't it fun? So you all help me figure out how to give you 10 patterns that you would want. Now these were in alphabetical order. Let me see. 8172. 858588. Okay. So those are all in numerical order, not alphabetical. So this is all of my patterns I have, and I said that I would give you 10 of them for a gift, okay? Over here are the fabrics. Now I could put 100 more fabrics over here, but these are the ones I have chosen. My husband looked at it. I didn't have any lights on, and it's cloudy and rainy outside. He looked over here and he said, "Those are ugly." I said, "Well, they don't go together, Jerry." But you can see these are beautiful. I just ordered, this is my newest fabric right here. You saw it in one of my videos with the feathers. Beautiful, beautiful. A lot of these are ITY knits from Fabric. They're probably all from Fabric Mart Fabrics. Some are from Gorgeous Fabrics, and Gorgeous Fabrics aren't cheap. They are expensive. This one, ITY knit. Is that an ITY knit? This one's a cotton knit, ITY knit. This is beautiful. I've got the tag with this one. It says, 4-way stretch bright green. I paid $9 a yard for it on sale, and there's 3 yards of it. This fabric will be a mainstay of your wardrobe. I have a beautiful dress, said the owner of Gorgeous Fabrics. Her name's Ann Steves, I think. I have a beautiful dress made from this fabric, and it is perfect for work, play, or travel. It never wrinkles. It washes beautifully, and it's a joy to sew. Does it say in here what it is? It's a nylon acetate lycra, this green one. And there's 3 yards of it. Now this red one doesn't have a sign, but it's exactly the same as that one. I don't have as much of this one. I got 2, 2.5 of this, and I've got 3 of this. This is a gigantic floral print. Very pretty colors. It's gigantic enough that the print almost goes away. The giant flower almost goes away. This would be great wide leg pants. Would love it for that. Now this is a red cotton. This is a cotton knit, not an ITY. It's like a ponte. Not very much stretched crosswise and not very much lengthwise, but it does have a little bit of stretch, and it's a red cotton ponte type knit. Not as much stretch as a ponte, I don't think, but it would be a fabulous pair of pants and even a skirt, even a dress. It's nice stuff. And then this one is gorgeous. This is a sweater knit. A sweater knit, I would call it a sweater knit. It's a real soft knit. Oh, it is just so soft, and it stretches a lot crosswise and doesn't stretch much lengthwise, but it is pretty. Now I know they don't look good together. Don't go by that. And then you can see down here, I've got some more knits. This one is actually a flannel that I bought recently from Missouri Star Quilt Company. And it looks like I've got 3 yards of it. Flannel, I was going to make pajamas with it. Very pretty. This is that's a knit. Stretchy, black and white, very nice. Just a knit, and this is a knit. I don't know if they're cotton or what, but I decided this is not, that green doesn't look that great on me, but that's a pretty one. It'd be really pretty on a redhead, on the right person. So those 3 And then over here I've got two more. I've got an ITY knit with crazy big triangle pattern on it. And then I've got this really cute one with the heart. And it is a soft, I don't know if it's ITY, it's too soft to be ITY, but very pretty soft knit there. So that's how many fabrics you have to pick from. You can only pick one because I don't want to mail over one to you. It's $25 to mail one of these things. 15 to 25. Over here on this little table that I've set up, I've got the two quilt kits that I'm giving away. Very, very nice. Very nice. Cost a fortune to ship these. Oh, I hope it's not over $30. But that's included. The freight is included. Then I've got the fat quarters with the chicken. And I've got the jewelry, which you've already seen. I have got some quilt patterns here. I'm going to include the mousse that I just got. That's brand spanking new. Remember I paid $36 for that? And then I've got a flower box and a sitar quilt pattern. And just various and sundry other things. I've got a June Taylor sewing machine cover and caddy, brand new, never opened. I've got two layer cakes. This one's Willow by Whistler Studio. You could probably look these up online and see each one. I've got one that's soft colors and one that's bright fancy colors. Timeless Treasures, and this is by Windham Fabrics. And this one's called Royal Plume. So either this or this. You know how much those things cost. A lot. But I hope those won't. Y'all saw that I just started a new quilt with the coffee cups in it. Would you believe, going through my attic and all of my boxes of quilts I'm going to make someday, believe me, there's a whole bunch of them still back there. I bought the coffee quilt twice. So I'm giving this away. This isn't all the fabrics, but it's most of them, and it's what went with it. It's got all the colors that go with the coffee cups, and it's got the sashing, and it's got the coffee cups. So that's one of the prizes. Okay, I've got a what is this called? What is this called? I don't even know. Is it fat quarters? Are you fat quarters? It is. Ooh, 20 fat quarters. Yeah, very pretty. This is from Bernhardt, and it's called a Wildflower Meadow. You know what those cost. Very nice, very nice. Alrighty, so that's all the things you have to pick from. Would you like to know who you are, if you are a winner or you aren't? Are you ready? Are you ready? You might be ready, I'm not sure I am. I am not guaranteeing when this will be over or when they will all be mailed. It depends on Jerry and what happens with the doctor tomorrow and what happens with the RV. We're still waiting for a recall, a different RV place for the recall to get done. But I promise you it will get done. Hopefully it'll all be done definitely before February. All right, I've got 10 winners. Are you ready? Winner number 1, Andrea Yucas, Y-U-C-I-S, Andrea Yucas. I'm not sure that's how you say your name. Pardon me if I'm saying it wrong. Number 2, Barb N37. Barb N37. Number 3, Gloria Mars. Gloria Mars. You might want to write down your number. Number 1's Andrea, number 2 is Barb, number 3 is Gloria. Because we're going to have, you know, first, second, third, fourth choice. You know how that goes. Number 4, Elaine Lott. Elaine Lott, L-O-T-T is number 4. Terry L. Amato. Terry L. Amato is number 5. Number 6, Christine Champlin. Christine with a K, Champlin is number 6. Number 7, Mary Flynn. Mary Flynn, you are number 7. Janice Biggers, Biggers, Janice Biggers, you are number 8. Number 9 is Judy Thompson. Judy Thompson, you are number 9. And number 10 is Jan Snook. Jan Snook. Okay, now what? Now here is where my brain gets stuck, right here. I'm like, now what? Now what? All of you are going to need to email me. You know my email, Bernhardt, jm50@gmail.com, and Bernhardt has a capital B. Look down below in the box, in the comment box, and you will see my email there. So don't email me unless you are one of these 10 people, okay? Because there's no more winning. There's no more choosing. I felt so bad that I missed yesterday, New Year's Day, that I almost chose 10 more people. But I went and I looked up the postage, the shipping and handling to ship these things. Oh my gosh, $25, $30, $35. Oh my goodness, what is with the postage and shipping rates? It's just ridiculous. So I thought I better not do 10 more. I mean, it'll probably cost me $200 or more to do 10 of them. And that's okay. That's part of the giveaway. Don't feel bad. That's fine. I planned on that. But another 10 would have been a bit over my budget and my energy for right now. We'll have to have another drawing one of these days. Okay? So 10 winners. You've got lots of choices. I almost forgot. The number 1 giveaway. I didn't want to carry this in the other room, and you know, I wouldn't have any place to put it really. So, yes, I'm giving this away, this little serger. It's a 3-thread serger. This is it. I don't know how long ago I bought it, long time ago. It evidently is a model Mo 203. I don't know what the Mo means, but it's a Mo-203, so you can look up information online if you want to. I don't think I've ever even opened the direction book. I always went and took, you know, the class they give you when you buy a machine. So this is the direction book. Here's the little package. And since I have, 6 sergers, I have to write on the envelopes what they go with. But everything is still in here that goes with it. Even the big green screwdriver. How nice is that? Brand. I've never even opened this. I don't even know what it is. It's a roll hemming attachment. A roll hemming attachment. Wow. I didn't even know that was in there. So that's nice. Good grief, this thing alone can cost $100. Is that my receipt? Ooh, you want to see my receipt when I bought it? That was just service, and that was just service. So's well, first class condition, well cared for. Machine in excellent condition, well cared for. So I have not had it serviced in a long time. I don't really take my machines in every year. I really don't take them in unless they start acting funny. So no, I have not had it recently serviced, but I have recently used it, and it worked fine. And I've got my little hook on here, so you can hang a pair of scissors on it. I put these little command hooks on all my machines so I can have scissors next to every machine. So that is with it. Its foot, everything's perfect. It's just perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Looks like there's a little bit of something sticky right there. Well, now it's gone. Okay? You want me to show it to you up close? The little, You know, the Bernina machines all come with the little thread catchers, and those are so nice to have. Baby Lock decided to invent one, and what do they charge for it? $100. Crazy, just crazy. It's only got 2 knobs and 3 spools. Not 3 spools, but it's got 3 spools of thread on it right now. But it's got 3 spool holders. So you can only do 3 thread serging with it. But for free, hey, good deal. Look how clean it is. The paint on these turns yellow for some reason. I don't know why. It's old, but I'm going to tell you guys something. The old stuff lasts longer and works better than the new stuff does sometimes. Okay? There you go. Let me see. I guess I should open it up. Now, it might be full of black thread. It isn't. See, look at the inside. The little chart is still really in perfect condition. Now, if you don't have a serger or you don't know about sergers, this chart right here shows you how to thread it, but notice the numbers. Up there at the top where it says 1, 2, 3, you have to thread it in that order. You have to do the blue thread first, the red thread second, the green thread third. And where those 2 little arrows are, that's where you oil it. And I'm going to do you a favor and oil it right now. I want to show you that this really does work. I just oiled it. If you get this, I would take it to your Bernina dealer and have it serviced. And they will tell you it's in fantastic condition. But have it serviced, and if you have any questions, ask them. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it sounds and how it sews. There you are. You can see how perfect it sews. Very, very nice. So, when it leaves here, it will work perfectly. I don't know what will happen after you get it. But like I said, you might want to take it to your dealer, have it serviced, and if you have any questions about how to thread it, the hardest part is threading it. But you can use the little guide and do what it says and close the doors up, and then it should work. Okay? Alright. So yes, this serger is included. Free. A gift to one of you. Now if you already have a serger, you know, please don't. I would rather give it to somebody who doesn't have a serger, but you know, 10 people, you get to choose an order of 1 to 10, so I can't really limit that, but I would love it to go to somebody who doesn't have a serger. I think all I can really do is have you choose, starting with number 1, email me. I'm Andrea Yukas. I've looked at all the choices, and what I would like is the green fabric, the black fabric with the circles on it, the number 2 fabric with the flowers, or I would like the quilt kit, or I would like the chicken fat quarters, or I would like the jewelry. You can't have all of it. You have to choose one. I would like 10 patterns, okay? So each of you tell me your name and your number. I'm number 1, I'm number 2. It'll just keep me from having to go look it up. And tell me what you want. And as long as you all choose something different, it won't be a problem. But if there's 2 of you, I mean, if all 10 of you say you want the same thing, well, then it's going to be the first number. We'll get it first, and then the next one we'll have to pick something different. Does that sound fair? I hope that makes sense. Thank God there's only 10 and not 20, because it does get quite confusing for my brain. And look at all this fabric I unrolled. I have to roll it back up if you don't choose it. Really pretty stuff. Oh, listen, I don't buy crummy fabric. It is all nice. This one, it's like a soft sweater. Oh, it would just be a beautiful pullover shirt. That shirt that I have that has the square collar that's kind of offset. I wore it in a video recently, I think. It would be great for that. In fact, I think that's what I bought it for. Love that pattern. It's from that company called Fast and Fabulous or Safety, something Safety. I don't know. If you're interested, I'll find the pattern for you. Okay? So I just wanted to, number one, apologize. I'm very sorry I wasn't here yesterday, but it just couldn't happen. Too much going on. Jerry's behaving himself today. He's staying in bed, watching television, or he's sitting in his office looking at his computer. So he's being good today, and I don't have to be running outside. Why are you lifting this? Why are you bending over? Why are you doing this? And it just makes him furious. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I said, I do not want an injured husband. I said, you know, if a husband gets hurt through no fault of his own, that's one thing. But if a husband gets hurt because he's not being careful, I said, that's just going to tick me off. Like there's this guy that works for this RV place, and he went out from, I may get the details wrong, but if I remember right, it was 2 a.m. He was driving 120 miles an hour on a motorcycle, had a bad wreck, was in the hospital for 6 weeks or more. I think I told you about this, and he ended up losing his arm all the way up to here. Losing his arm. See, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. And his wife did divorce him. And, you know, I would just be furious. You know, you have to take care of yourself. You have to be careful. You know, one fall. Remember Glenda Sparling's husband? He just fell. He just fell. They were healthy. They're exercise people, hiker people, healthy people. And he just fell and hit his head a certain way or something, and he died. And so you just have to be so careful, so careful. So anyway, my husband is being a good boy today, and he's staying in the house. I told him, nothing, no anything, no driving, no picking up heavy stuff, no anything till we go see the doctor tomorrow. So that's the status of that for those of you who listen to my video on Shine. Okay? So, congratulations to the 10 winners. Andrea, Barb, Gloria, Elaine, Terry, Christine, Mary, Janice, Judy, and Jan. I got 2 Jans in there. Email me. Let me know what you would like to win. And let me know your mailing address. Now, if you are overseas, any of you, I will still mail earrings. I will still mail the bracelet and earring set. I will make you another pair of earrings the color that you like. I will send earrings because the postage can't be that much for those, surely. And I will be happy to send those overseas, but I cannot mail a quilt kit or a pack of fat quarters or 10 patterns. It would just, the postage would be outrageous. And plus you probably wouldn't get it until next year. I sent my friend Helga in Germany a Christmas card ages ago, a month ago, and she still hasn't gotten it today. So, I don't know. You know, we're very fortunate to actually have somebody get our mail somewhere, but it seems like it takes an awful long time these days. All right, my friends, let me know what you think. My 10 winners, please go over to my email. Tell me your name, tell me your number, tell me what you like. If you would like to see it some more, give me your email and I will email you a picture. I'll hold it up to myself, I'll drape it, I'll do whatever, and I can show it to you closer up if you would like, okay? Other than that, if I've done anything wrong or said anything wrong or forgotten anything, please tell me and I will try to correct it. I don't like to do things wrong or say things wrong on purpose, of course, okay? Tomorrow's the doctor. It may take me a couple days to get, you know, everything back in order after I hear from you. But just follow the directions so far and pray that I remember them, okay? I love you all. Bye for now.